26-0. Albert Prince Bell, baby. Oh my God. I finally got this interview with Prince Bell. What's up, my man?
What's going on? How you doing?
What up,
Oh, I'm
Prince?
doing
What's up
awesome.
with it?
Thank you so much. This is Spanish Ray joining us today. He is
Nice to meet you.
a former
Same here.
trainer in the Gleason's gym during the heyday of Camacho, Hector Camacho Sr. So he has some wealth of knowledge that he likes to ask questions to our boxers as well, Prince.
That's what's
How have
up.
you been?
I'm good, man. Just left out the gym, coming from sparring. You know what I mean? Just getting ready for the fight. That's all. Other than that, just relaxing, sitting back, man. Nothing too much.
Yes, we do see that you have this fight coming up in September, and that is in Dallas, Texas. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that. That's Pulse. Is that Pulse again?
Yeah, that's my management. The promoter on the card. I forgot the name of it. It's a big concert guy getting into the sport of boxing. So they putting together a big nice show down there in Dallas. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a real good card. Got some former world champions on there. Guys like Mickey Bay. I'm hearing Tony Harrison, myself.
Oh,
Um,
Tony.
yeah, Tyler McCrory. So it's gonna be a real big nice show down there, October 5th in Dallas.
I mean, I can't have an interview with you without mentioning Ohio, baby. I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
you're up
ma'am.
there with all like a wealth of boxing community and boxing champions from back in the day. Like, just tell us about what it's like working in an area that has such a amazing history when it comes to excellent boxers.
It's a lot of knowledge, you know what I mean, just as far as the coaches and the gyms and, former fighters and, sparring partners and stable mates and training mates. So it's easy to get a lot of good work, you know what I mean, and pick up a lot of knowledge and game about the sport in Ohio. So it's a lovely thing, especially being right on the border, Toledo right on the border of Michigan. So Detroit right there as well. So you got a lot of the old crunk guys and all that type of stuff. So it's a rich environment for boxing for sure.
Oh wow, that's pretty amazing. I mean, any of them giving you any uh, you know, advice in the past or,
Yeah,
is there
I'd have
anyone that
been
sticks
around them.
out?
I'd have been around them all. You know what I mean? Even from the great Manny Stewart and Mike Stafford from Cincinnati, and all the coaches that have been around this area, or fighters or world champions. I've been around mostly all of them. You know what I mean? I've been fighting since I was a little kid, so I'd have been around or given the ring with a lot of these guys multiple times for sure.
Now we met you in Orlando at a fight card on Box Lab Promotions.
Hmm.
But I mean, do you go to the DC area where Mike is at now? In that infamous gym?
You know,
Headbangers?
headbangers. Yeah, I did a camp at headbangers before. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That has been a while, but yeah, down there I was at the boxing lab promotion car. I was down there supporting my good friend Kenny Sims. That's why I was there for that fight. Um,
Yes, Kenny. Kenny
yeah,
looked
yeah,
amazing in this fight this weekend.
yeah, for
And
sure,
he's one of the most underrated boxers in the
most
game
definitely.
right now. Like that I
Yes, sir.
feel like
Yes,
that he
sir.
doesn't get
Yes,
enough
ma'am.
shine. Yeah.
Yeah, his time coming though. You know what I mean? He's got to keep doing what he's doing, beating the guys that's in front of him. Stay patient. Well, he's been patient for a while. He got that number 1 WBA ranking, so he with Golden Boy now. He should be getting opportunities soon.
Yeah, for sure. It's his time. I mean, but I'm also looking at your record and I'm seeing it's your time. Talking
Yeah.
about number one, you're like number one contender. And before that, you were WBO's let's see, what an NABO champion as well.
Hmm.
So, you know, how do you feel being in that top 10 and there's like just so much talent? I had actually pulled up that top 10 for super weather featherweight. I mean, Navarette, world champion there. Oscar Valdez. I personally am a big fan of Leigh Wood from the UK. I saw Mark Mazzio on the list.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just a deep division, and you're like number one.
Yeah, I'm just
Hmm.
trying to. That's all fine and dandy, but I just want to get them guys in the ring. You know what I mean? That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is to me. You know what I mean? I've been number 1. Going, I think tomorrow will be a year, and I'm just waiting on my opportunity, man. I've been active, putting on spectacular performances. You know what I mean? Staying busy, maintaining, building my ranking up in other sanctioning bodies as well as maintaining number 1 in WBO. So at the same position as Kenny. I'm just waiting on that call. You know what I mean? So after this one, um, Navarette Super Championship status, where you don't have to defend against the number one contender, will be up in February. If you get
Okay.
past Valdez in December, so I should be able to get one of those guys after that fight, God willing. You know what I mean? Looking to do some business back with Top Rank after this fight as well. So it should all
Oh,
make sense
great.
and line up right after this fight. So
I mean, I would love to see that. And I, well, I gotta say this. I mean, how long do you think you could actually be at 130? Because you're 6 feet. You got that long reach. I mean, lightweight is
um,
right there where there's
yeah,
plenty
that's
of
that.
action and
Yeah,
money.
lightweight is lightweight is the goal. You know what I mean? That's where the big money fights and the big names at. But it's big names at 30 as well. But
Hello.
but
Oh, I
um,
lost you. Okay, say
you
that
can hear me
again.
now? I said
Yes.
lightweight is the plan, you know what I mean, soon, but just got to take care of the business at 30 first and some big names and big fights opportunities. And if you become champion at 30, you move up with your title, you become number one at 35. So you kind of slide right into the mix instead of being up there and having two, three
To
fights
work your
just to
way back up.
exactly. So it all starts at 30, but I make the weight pretty comfortably. I'm not killing myself.
Good.
You know what
Good.
I mean? I do the right things in camp and you know what I mean, just living the boxer lifestyle. So it's not that tough of a weight cut where I'm feeling like I gotta move up
That is draining
immediately.
you too much.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I'm not one for that type of thing. But I
Yeah.
mean, I know it's a huge advantage for some boxers to do so. But I mean, 135 with the lightweight division, I mean, that would be awesome to move up
Mm-hmm.
with your WBO status at hand, and really, command some attention. It'd be like, hey, you got a new big dog in
For
in this
sure,
division to
for
be
sure,
watching out for.
for sure. It's coming real soon.
Spanish, right? What you got for Prince today?
Hey Prince, you know your history real good.
I know a little something.
You heard of Prince Charles Williams?
Yeah.
Did they name you after Prince?
No, no, no. That mine came from my father's a fighter as well, so his name was Andy King Bell, and you know what I mean. So when I was born, they just labeled me the Prince. And then I had an auntie, and she just always called me Prince Albert in the can since I was before it had nothing to do with boxing or nothing. Just since I was a baby, the Prince Albert in the can, Prince Albert in the can. So with that, and then from with my pops, it just came from that.
Well, salute because salute because Prince Charles Williams was no joke. And then the second Prince was Nassim. I was part of that camp
Hmm.
for a while. When
Yeah,
he fought Kevin Kelly, I was part of that camp with his brother Murad.
for
And I
sure.
was the second Prince. Now you the third one.
Yeah,
Hey, that's a
Prince,
nice
Prince,
legacy.
Prince was a bad boy, man.
Yeah, man. He gained a lot of weight now. You saw that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I seen him. I seen him not too long ago on the Instagram post, probably about a year or two ago, and I'm like, dang.
You know what that was? Everybody thinks it's because he probably ate overate, but his hands, he hit so hard that he had problems with his hands, and his brother told me this. Because I said, what happened to your brother on the scene? He got big. Everybody thinks he stuffed his face. No, it had to do with steroids. It blew him up.
Mm.
He was
Mm,
taking steroids in his hands because that's why he retired. And then he kept taking more of them, and he just ballooned up.
ballooned. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man, that's
Yeah, that
crazy.
does do it to you. I mean, I've been, with my asthma, that when they put those steroids on you, you like poof real fast.
Mm.
But back to you, though. I was watching your fights, and you remind me, you're Southpaw, right?
No, I'm Orthodox. I can fight Southpaw though, but I'm Orthodox.
I saw
Ooh.
that. I saw that. Did they compare you to Diego Corrales?
Far as the height, but our styles is a lot different, I believe. But far as the height and in the weight class, yeah, I get that
Right, right,
comparison. But
right.
but yeah, I'm more of a boxer. You know what I mean? I go
You
get the guys more, but
got hit
yeah,
too much. Got hit too much. Who trains you?
my father,
Who's your dad?
his name Andy Bill. Yeah. So
Andy. You have
yeah,
any other? He has any other fighters, or just father and son?
father, son, but we got other fighters, you know what I mean? But they ain't none of them really, you know what I mean, know like that. But we got a gym of fighters and upcoming
He,
guys like
he
that.
did a good job. He did a good job with you,
I
man.
appreciate that.
Good is something else, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate it.
Okay, so
All right. I knew you had some questions in the bag, Spanish Ray. You great with that. Trainer track, I should call it, but they already took that name. So
I seen I seen him. I gotta see him more. I could have swore. So he said he switched. I guess when I saw him, he was fighting southpaw. So it's,
Hmm.
mm,
hey, that my son in Vegas, he's doing that on his own right now. He's learning how to fight both. I mean,
Yeah,
and to me, why not? Whenever you got to switch, like Crawford does that. I mean, when I
yeah.
saw,
It's
yeah,
good to be ambidextrous.
yeah, man, you never know. I seen Crawford's old fights. I think he did that to Gamboa. He had a
Hmm.
switch on to get out of trouble, and look what
Yeah,
he did. He came through for him.
yeah. It'd be certain openings or certain shots you get away from when you go to a different side. So it's like I said, it's good to having a tool in the backpack. You know what I mean, to pull out when you need it.
When is your next fight? When is your next fight?
October 5th.
Okay, and you know who? Who's the opponent?
We got about 3, 4 guys lined up. A couple of them guys pulled out, but we got a couple guys lined up. You know what I mean? We got something
They
solid.
ducking.
Looks like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they ducking.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we got something solid though. We should be signing the contract on him within the next few days or so. So we'll be announcing that
I
real
also
soon.
work with Mark Breeden. You're familiar with Mark Breeden, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I had the pleasure working with that guy. We were pretty close, and the reach you guys can crack when you guys are long like that, and
Yeah,
they get caught with the end of the punch. It's over.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Wiry, long and wiry.
You're dangerous, man. You're dangerous.
Appreciate that.
It's
definitely
gonna be
got a
hard.
killer jab that I love. I mean, that's what I like. But that comes with that long reach that you were blessed with. Um, Getting to a different subject, Prince. I know I wanted to send my condolences for the loss of your mom, and I know that
Appreciate it.
that was a rough patch for you. But I mean, I have to give you I'm like so super proud of you being able to get back in the ring and just show how professional and just still stay on the path of greatness. So I just wanted to say that to you. I mean, I know that that was a tough time period. So do you use your mom as inspiration when you are in the ring for each fight?
First of all, I just want to say thank you. I truly appreciate that. And yeah, you know what I mean. It's just trying to reach my goals in itself is enough motivation. That's just a little bit more fire, you know what I mean, to do what I set out to do. She couldn't, you know what I mean, see me get completely to where I wanted to be, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I know she with me, you know what I mean. It's just something to carry. I carry with me. Even more to take it more serious and dedication to my training, you know what I mean. So it definitely plays a huge factor.
Well, man,
Right. So,
yeah.
I was going to ask about, I mean, I know you had that WBO, NABO title, and
Hmm.
then I saw that someone else actually won the title back in June. I can't remember his name
No,
now.
they ain't. He couldn't win it. He ain't make the weight. You talking
Oh,
about
Andreas
Andres
Cortez?
Cortez when he fought Abraham Nova? Yeah, it went vacant. I think my last fight was a catch weight, so I didn't get to defend it. So
Okay.
I think the weight was like 132 or something like that. So I couldn't defend it. So they tried to get in, fought for it, but he didn't make the weight and he won, which I kind of think he didn't win, to be honest. But being that he didn't make the weight, he couldn't win the title, so it's still vacant. So I'm looking to get it back October 5th. So we going for that again, and as well as the WBA International.
Okay, because yeah, it did look impressive when it showed that he beat Abraham.
Hmm.
But so I'm like, now that you're telling me the ends of it and what really happened with the weight, it's
Hmm.
like, oh, come on. And I'm like, now I'm looking at it like, how could he even still be number two when you didn't make the weight in your last fight?
Yeah, they
But
said
that's,
it
you
didn't.
know how it is.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So it is what it
Yep,
is.
yep. Okay, I feel better about that now that know, exactly how that went. But I'm looking forward to seeing you in your next fight. And I had it wrong. That was actually what month? It was October. There you go. October 5th. And that's
Hmm.
Prince Albert Bell. And of course, we're gonna see him in Dallas, Texas that weekend. It's gonna be amazing. He's gonna be making sure that he stays on the path with that WBO number one contention we wish you all the best. I mean, where can people get tickets? How can people? Where is it going to be? For people like us that's in Florida that want to see it and maybe can't be there, how can we view that?
It'll be we iron out the last little details, but I think it'll be on Pro Box, to be honest, real
Oh,
soon.
Pro Box.
It'll be,
Okay.
yeah, it should be on Pro Box, and then the tickets will be on Ticketmaster. So I mean, it's the early stages, so everything's still getting finalized, ironed out, but everything's looking
Right.
good. So it should looking like Pro Box, and then the tickets will be on Ticketmaster for sure.
Well, I definitely thank you for being on with us tonight. Spencer Ray, you got any closing words for him? We don't want to keep him too long. He's probably hungry.
Next time, just bring the dad on with you, man. We give him his flowers, man.
Yes, sir. Man, I definitely
Oh yeah,
appreciate
no
y'all for
doubt.
having
You've
me.
been flying under the radar, and we want to like help, market you in the way that and let people know that they should be on the lookout for this new amazing talent. 26
Most
and 0.
definitely.
That's
Most
right.
definitely, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a breakout year, you know what I mean? Just keep following the journey. It's great things to come because I'm gonna make sure it.
Thanks for coming on, Prince.
Most definitely. I appreciate y'all. What do you say?
Oh
Salute.
yeah, thank you so much. All right, so that's Prince Albert Bell. You can find him on Instagram. He's at he's at Albert Prince Bell. I like to call you Prince Albert
Yeah,
Bell.
yeah. Either or, man. Either or.
All right then.
All
Well,
right, take
thanks so
care,
much,
y'all.
and
Thanks
we'll
for having
check.
me. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
thank you,
Keep
and
it
good luck
fun.
on this next fight.
No problem.
I'm very surgical, physical when I'm lyrical. So bad it now with medical, something critical. It's gonna take a miracle. Bright lights, but the spiritual written down like biblical. I finally reached the pinnacle. Yeah. Welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the